I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Hey, what's up guys, this is 9, and today I'm bringing you another Battlefield 4 gameplay on one of the new China Rising DLC maps. This map is called Dragon Pass. If you want to see some other Battlefield 4 videos on the new China Rising DLC, make sure you check out my channel and subscribe if you want to see future Battlefield 4 videos from me. I'm a Battlefield Premium member, so that means I get to play these DLC maps a little bit early than those of you who have not opted to be Battlefield Premium members, which it's about 50 bucks, which to me, it would be kind of steep if I wasn't making these YouTube videos, so I figure it's worth it for me, but not for everybody. So I'll be doing this with all the new map packs that come out. This map pack, China Rising, is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying these 4 new maps, and they also added some other content besides just the maps, but I won't get into that in this video. What I want to talk about is actually this map right here, so Dragon Pass. What's so great about it? What I really like about it, and I guess this isn't necessarily unique to just this map, but I really like how everything's on one level. There's no big buildings that people can get vantage points on you from above. I pretty much never stop running in this whole video. I'm running all the time, and obviously I'm using a sniper rifle. So that's really cool to me that I never have to stop running, and I don't have to worry about getting picked off from, you know, up in the sky or in a window and all that kind of stuff. I can run around pretty freely, snipe pretty aggressively, and it's a lot of fun. So one thing that I really like in first-person shooters is the freedom to be able to move around how I want to, and not having to worry about being overcautious to prevent deaths that I can't see coming. That's the worst, when you don't know, like, if you step out there, are you gonna die? You have no idea. So that doesn't really happen in Battlefield 4, at least from my experience so far. And by the way, I'm playing Hardcore Team Deathmatch here. So the reason I've been playing Hardcore Team Deathmatch is because as a sniper coming from the Call of Duty scene, this is a bit of an easier transition for me because Hardcore Team Deathmatch is really similar to the Call of Duty playstyle. And I know some Battlefield guys frown upon COD players coming into Battlefield because they feel like, I don't know, there's a bad stigma from COD players. But you know what? Battlefield 4 is a great game. I'm sorry, I'm gonna play it. It's a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm just starting off playing the Hardcore Team Deathmatch game mode mostly because I feel like it's a easier transition for myself and for my viewers because my viewers are Call of Duty viewers, right? So I think it's an easier transition, and I will get maybe a bit more into the true Battlefield game modes like Conquest and Rush and whatever else a little bit later on. But for now, because this game's so new and it's so new to my channel, I just started posting Battlefield about a week ago, I feel like Hardcore Team Deathmatch is a really good fit right now for this situation. So basically, Hardcore Team Deathmatch means one-shot kills anywhere to the body or even in the legs and maybe the toes with the sniper rifles. So very similar to COD, and it allows me to play a very similar playstyle to how I would play in Call of Duty when I'm sniping. And I do have videos up of me sniping in the core game modes in Battlefield 4. You can check those out as well. I'll link them on the screen if you're interested in seeing me having to aim for the head every shot. I enjoy both kind of game modes, like the hardcore and the core. Core is a little bit of a different pace because you have to take that extra half second to aim for the head, but it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, I've been sniping for a while, and anybody who's been sniping for as long as I have should have no problem aiming for the head. And to be honest, I've probably been sniping for too long, but I mean, really, it's not that big of a deal aiming for the head. If you can snipe, you should be able to take that second to aim for the head. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. So let's get back onto the topic of the 4 new maps from the China Rising DLC. So this map here, Dragon Pass, is probably maybe my second favorite. My first favorite would be Gwilyn Peaks, which is the last gameplay that I posted was on Gwilyn Peaks, and I find that map to be a lot of fun. It's the really grassy one where everything is like overgrown with grass. That map is a lot of fun, and this is, yeah, I'd say this is probably my second favorite. I really like the way that this map plays. I don't think it's quite as visually appealing as the other 3 maps that were part of this China Rising DLC, but I think that's probably just because of the setting here, because we're in like this outdoor warehouse kind of thing. I mean, there's not much they can really do with that, so it's not, you don't quite go, holy crap, this is next gen when you're playing this map, but like there's not as much scenery to be amazed at, but it does play really well, and that's what's most important to me. I've always prioritized how a map or a game or whatever plays over how it looks, and I guess that's just what's more important to me. I guess it depends on the person. That's why I've always preferred games that play at 60 frames per second on console. That's why I've been playing Call of Duty so long as a console player, because I feel like, you know, 60 frames per second is crucial. And of course, this year with Battlefield 4, with the new consoles, we have an exciting situation here where we're really getting a great Battlefield experience on consoles that we were never able to get before. So we're able to get 60 frames per second, these crazy graphics that we've never seen before on consoles, and guess what? We're going to see the same kind of thing with new first-person shooter titles besides Battlefield. For example, Titanfall, that's a game that a lot of people are looking forward to. That's going to be at 60 frames per second. That's going to have sick graphics. And because of this upgrade in the console hardware on the Xbox One and on the PS4, there's going to be a lot of really great first-person shooters available to us from now on. Because before, the developers of games for past-gen consoles, I feel like they were always trying to push the limits of the past-gen consoles, but unfortunately the frame rate had to take the back seat, and 30 frames per second just doesn't cut it for me. I know it does take up a lot of the console's resources to double the frame rate, but to me it's really worth it because it makes the game feel snappy and responsive and crisp, whereas with 30 frames per second it feels slow and sluggish and not fun to play. And a lot of past-gen first-person shooters that were running at 30 frames per second just didn't feel very responsive and didn't feel how a first-person shooter really should, in my opinion. And I know that's the way a lot of other people feel too, because Call of Duty has always been so popular and it runs at 60 frames per second, and that's one of the things that's always made Call of Duty so great, because it runs at 60 frames per second, double the frame rate of most first-person shooters on console. But now we're going to see games like Titanfall, Tom Clancy, Medal of Honor. Are they even going to make another Medal of Honor? I don't know. But Halo, Destiny. There's a whole bunch of first-person shooters going to be coming out, and thanks to this new console hardware, we're really going to have games that look good and feel good to play, instead of just looking good. I mean, I think in the past, with past-gen games, they had to pick between if they wanted the game to look good or if they wanted the game to feel good, and I'm not really interested in games that look really great and don't feel really great. That's just me, but the thing about Battlefield, and the thing that I'm really enjoying about Battlefield, is it does both, thanks to this new hardware. And of course, guys on PC that have been, you know, building sick gaming PCs and playing all the first-person shooters over the last few years, they've had the luxury of all their games looking good and feeling good for the most part. But with a lot of the first-person shooters we've seen on consoles over the last few years, it was one or the other. And obviously I've chosen Call of Duty because I feel like, yeah, Call of Duty doesn't have the best graphics. There are games out there that look better, but that's not as important to me as the game playing well and feeling good. Responsive, snappy, and especially as a sniper, because I've always sniped, 60 frames per second is crucial when you're sniping. Especially quickscoping, especially sniping aggressively. Anyways, let's move on to another topic. What should I talk about? I'm using the 338 Recon Sniper here. This is my favorite sniper in the game so far. I haven't unlocked all the snipers, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to do a little bit of a mini series to unlock the other snipers in the game. I think I have something like 4 snipers left, and you have to do special things to unlock them, so I'll probably do that. And I know the more and more videos I post of this, and the closer we get to the end of December, more people are going to have an next-gen console, and more people are going to have Battlefield 4. So I think it's going to be a good time to start unlocking those last few snipers, because you do have to do special things to get them, and I think it'll be a good little video series to do. I believe there's a sniper similar to the L96, or maybe it is even called the L96. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in the next few weeks here how it goes, and maybe I'll have a new favorite sniper. But for now, out of the snipers that you get just from like regular ranking up, this is my favorite one, the 338 Recon. It has a great sound when you shoot it. It sounds, I don't know, it has a bit of a lighter sound, and it feels like the gun is lighter in your hands for some reason. It feels like you can move faster, and that might just be a placebo effect because of the sound it makes, like because it makes such a light sound, like as if it was made out of lighter materials or something. I don't know, but yeah, it probably is a placebo effect. I don't think there's any mobility changes or you know, like run speed changes when you switch between weapons for the sniper class. I don't know, there might be. I guess I'll learn more about this game as I play it, but right now everything's quite new to me. And just the other day I found out you can change like your classes so that you can right now I'm running like the offensive class that I just found out about, where it allows you to run 10% faster or something like that and take less fall damage. So I just realized that like a couple days ago. So I'm still learning new stuff about this game every day, and everything is pretty cool actually. I really like the attention they put to every aspect of this game. Like, there's reasons for everything they did with this. I think it's cool that you know, I'm an offensive kind of player, and it gives me these kinds of, I guess you can say, perks, but I know Battlefield fans that are watching this that, you know, don't like Call of Duty and have a bad stigma about Call of Duty players aren't going to like the fact that I just used the word perks, but I'm sorry. So anyways, this game's wrapping up here. Final score is 32-8. That's typically around the scores that I've been posting lately, just over 30 kills, just under 10 deaths. We'll see if I can get better scores than that. But I think 32 kills is pretty good considering there's a limit of 100 kills for everybody on my team. Once one team reaches 100 kills, that's it, and your team wins. So 32 kills is more than my share of kills. I think that's pretty decent, but I'll see if I can get higher scores than that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you did. And just before I go really quickly, I'm going to answer a question that seems to be very common in the comment sections of my videos, and that is, what sensitivity do I run? I actually run 42 sensitivity, and as I'm getting more and more used to this game, I've been raising the sensitivity up slowly. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys. If you did like this video, make sure you leave a like, please. Let's see if we can get this video to 1,000 likes. That would be amazing. And I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Peace.